Behind every Hollywood fairy tale lies a ticking time bomb, and when it explodes, oh, the mess is glorious. Today, we're diving deep into the breakups that shook the industry. Not just love lost, but lawsuits, leaked tapes, million-dollar payouts, and some jaw-dropping betrayals. From celebrity courtroom brawls to custody wars that played out on TMZ, these are the 20 messiest, most scandalous divorces ever. Let's kick things off with a breakup so wild it made reality TV look tame. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. They met in 2009, married in 2015, and divorced just 15 months later. No kids, but enough courtroom chaos to last a lifetime. Amber filed for divorce in 2016 and dropped bombshell abuse allegations. Johnny denied it, and what followed was a 6-year war filled with restraining orders, leaked audio, and lawsuits flying like confetti. Depp sued her for $50 million over defamation. She fired back with a $100 million countersuit. The courtroom became a global spectacle. Messy texts, broken bottles, even a mysterious bedpoop incident that had Twitter losing its mind. In 2022, Depp won big, $10 million in damages. Amber was awarded $2 million from her countersuit. But to end it all, she settled and paid him just $1 million. No custody battles, no assets to split. But the real cost? 2 careers dragged through the mud, reputations torched, and Hollywood left picking sides. This wasn't just a divorce. It was the mess of the decade. Double asterisk. At number 2, the breakup that broke Brangelina and left Hollywood heartbroken, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. They met on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004, fell in love mid-scandal, and officially tied the knot in 2014. But after just 2 years of marriage, and over a decade together, Angie filed for divorce in 2016, citing irreconcilable differences. They share 6 kids, 3 adopted, 3 biological, and that's where the drama exploded. Custody turned into a full-blown war. Jolie accused Brad of abusive behavior during a private jet ride, sparking an FBI investigation. Brad was cleared, but the damage was done. The custody battle dragged on for years, with sealed court documents, anonymous sources, and emotional testimonies. And then there's Chateau Miraval, the $164 million French estate they once shared, now a battleground for lawsuits over wine profits and shady business deals. As of now, no final settlement, no peace, just 2 superstars locked in a bitter divorce saga that's lasted longer than the marriage itself. No one wins in this one, except maybe the tabloids. Double asterisk. They were the flyest couple in the room. The singer and the baller. Fashion killers with a beautiful family and a reality show to match. Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert looked untouchable. But behind those matching fits and couple goals, a slow burn disaster. Teyana filed for divorce in secret back in 2023, but the court documents? Whew. She claimed Iman was jealous, emotionally distant, and left her to carry the family alone. But it gets worse. She accused him of being high around their kids, causing distress, and even blocking their income by refusing to sign off on business deals. They share 2 daughters, but Teyana said she's been the primary caregiver while Iman traveled, partied, and, according to her, fell off the responsibility train. She also said he tried to turn their mansion into a war zone by refusing to move out, forcing her and the kids to crash with her mom. There's no final child support number yet, but the tension? Off the charts. The Instagram statement said, "We're still best friends," but those court papers? They said otherwise. Behind the glam was a breakup full of betrayal, power plays, and pain, proving even the most beautiful couples can fall apart ugly. Double asterisk. At number 3, the breakup that broke the internet and proved that even billionaires can't buy peace, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. They started dating in 2012, got married in a lavish Italian ceremony in 2014, and were together for nearly 7 years. Together, they had 4 kids and built an empire. But behind the scenes, chaos was brewing. By 2021, Kim filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. And let's be real, Ye's increasingly erratic behavior wasn't helping. From bizarre campaign rallies to Twitter meltdowns, Kanye aired out family drama in public, like it was performance art. Kim stayed mostly silent, but when he started dragging her parenting and new boyfriend online, things got ugly. The divorce was finalized in 2022. Kim got joint legal custody of the kids, but she has them most of the time. Kanye, he was ordered to pay $200,000 a month in child support. Yep, monthly, plus half of their kids' medical, educational, and security expenses. No spousal support. No fighting over houses. Kim kept the Hidden Hills mansion. But the public drama, that was priceless. This wasn't just a split. It was a social media spectacle that blurred the line between heartbreak and headline. At number 4, the Hollywood cowboy caught in a real-life standoff, Kevin Costner and Christine Baumgartner. After nearly 19 years of marriage and 3 kids, Christine filed for divorce in May of 2023, blindsiding Costner while he was filming Yellowstone. And from there, it got messier than a shootout at high noon. Christine demanded a $248,000 monthly child support check. Kevin said no way, claiming she wanted the money for luxury shopping, not the kids. The courtroom saw receipts for Chanel bags, designer facials, and private trainers. Kevin offered $63,000 per month, saying the kids don't need Beverly Hills budgets to live well. The judge eventually landed on $63,209. Talk about precise justice. Then came the house drama. Christine refused to leave his $145 million Santa Barbara estate, even though their prenup said she had to vacate within 30 days of filing. She tried to fight it, but the court sided with Kevin, and she was ordered out. In the end, the prenup held strong. Christine didn't walk away with millions, just a lesson in what happens when you challenge a man with a ranch, a prenup, and a whole lot of lawyers. Quiet couple, messy ending. Hollywood strikes again. When beats turned bitter, Dr. Dre and Nicole Young's divorce was less still DRE and more straight out of court. After 24 years of marriage, Nicole filed for divorce in 2020, and what followed was a ruthless legal brawl drenched in money, accusations, and power moves. They had no minor kids, but they did have an empire, and Nicole wanted her slice. She challenged their prenup, claimed Dre tore it up, and demanded $2 million a month in spousal support. Yes, a month. She also wanted Dre to cover her legal fees, which ballooned into the millions. But Dre wasn't going down easy. He fired back, accusing her of looting his studio and withdrawing hundreds of thousands from business accounts. Things got so tense Dre was hospitalized for a brain aneurysm during the drama. Nicole's lawyers still showed up at the ICU to serve him papers. Savage. In the end, Dre agreed to pay Nicole a lump sum of $100 million. $50 million up front, $50 million a year later. No monthly support, no rights to his trademarks, no stake in Beats by Dr. She walked away with cash, but not the crown. This wasn't just a split. It was a high-stakes, luxury-level war that proved even in love, Dre never loses his edge. Double asterisk. They were the golden couple, the A-list actor and the young starlet, married in a whirlwind romance that had the world buzzing. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes tied the knot in 2006 and quickly became the power couple of the moment. But what was really going on behind closed doors was far darker. Fast forward to 2012 and Katie filed for divorce out of the blue, leaving Tom and everyone else stunned. The reason? Rumors swirled that Katie was trying to escape Tom's iron grip on her life. And more specifically, his intense obsession with Scientology. She wasn't just divorcing a man, she was trying to escape the cult he was deeply involved in. And let's not forget the famous couch-jumping incident where Tom went full psycho with his love for Katie, a move that completely backfired in the public eye. They share a daughter, Suri, and the custody battle was intense. Katie demanded sole custody, and Tom agreed to only supervised visitation. The battle? It went down quietly, with a settlement reached just a few weeks after the filing. Katie kept Suri, and Tom was left with a fraction of the public drama, though he paid a hefty price. Tom didn't pay spousal support, thanks to the prenup, but Katie walked away with full custody and her dignity. Tom? He walked away with a quieter reputation, but no real control over how his personal life would be perceived after that public divorce storm. It wasn't just a divorce, it was a battle for freedom, family, and fame. The Cruise Home saga will go down as one of the most bizarre, hidden in plain sight divorces Hollywood's ever seen. Double asterisk. From Spice Girl to Spice Battle, Mel B and Stephen Belafonte's divorce was a train wreck of accusations, lies, and dirty laundry aired for the world to see. They tied the knot in 2007, and for a while they seemed like the ultimate power couple. But behind closed doors, it was far from a fairy tale. In 2017, Mel B filed for divorce, citing emotional and physical abuse, and the courtroom drama that followed. Mind-blowing. She claimed Stephen manipulated her into threesomes, controlled her every move, and even blackmailed her. Mel also alleged that he planted fake stories in the press to destroy her career. Ouch! Stephen, on the other hand, countered with a scorched earth strategy, accusing Mel of being a drug addict and of indulging in reckless spending. The divorce had it all: claims of abuse, cheating, and financial control, plus a nasty custody battle for Mel's daughter from a previous relationship. The settlement? A hefty one. Mel was ordered to pay him a whopping $40,000 a month in spousal support, plus lump sums for his legal fees. But Stephen wasn't done yet. The final divorce cost Mel millions, and the entire process took over a year. By the end, there were no happy endings, just two broken people dragging their mess through the courts, their reputations shattered along the way. Mel B walked away with her career in tatters, but at least the strength to rebuild. As for Stephen, he got paid, but he'll forever be remembered for his toxic influence on one of pop's biggest stars. When wrestling royalty meets real-life wrestling, you get the Hulk Hogan and Linda Hogan divorce, a saga that's part family feud, part financial wrestling match. Hulk Hogan, the icon, and his wife, Linda, were together for over 26 years. They had 2 kids and were seemingly living the American dream until 2007, when Linda filed for divorce, claiming she was miserable in the marriage. What followed was a public battle that made WWE look like child's play. Hulk went from hero to villain in the blink of an eye, with Linda accusing him of cheating with multiple women during their marriage, including rumors that Hulk had affairs with women from his wrestling past. Ouch! The divorce got even uglier when Linda demanded a massive chunk of Hulk's wealth, including a portion of his $10 million mansion. And here's the kicker: Linda requested $40,000 a month in spousal support. But Hulk wasn't going down without a fight. He countersued, calling Linda's requests unfair, while she went on the attack in the press, calling him a liar and a manipulator. The final settlement saw Hulk walking away with the lion's share of his wealth, but Linda still took home a hefty amount in the end, along with a major chunk of their assets. But here's the real kicker. Despite all that drama, the couple remained somewhat cordial post-divorce for the sake of their children. And in true wrestling fashion, both of them kept their lives in the public eye, turning their bitter split into tabloid gold.